What do people say you look like?
Ryan Seacrest.
You did homework? We're not even paying you. All right, welcome back to Idol Hangover. We are here with James Durbin from season 10. Woo! James Durbin! He's been cracking us up for a good 15 minutes already, so what a nice way to start. First of all, James, you had a show last night at the Viper Room that I heard was pretty killer. How did it go for you?
It went great. It was cool to do this just totally throw and go. You know, no sound check. No in-ears, you can't hear yourself. It was like old school, you know, it was like old times, you know.
Excellent. Well, I mean, we got to talk about the Idol performance, too, because you took things to 11 on Idol.
Thank you.
Dee Dee and I were sort of joking a little bit earlier about how the contestants were like jaws on the floor, like they had never seen anything like this. Here's a little bit of your performance. We've talked about this before, about why you feel it's important to expose the audience to metal, to hard rock. You know, why was it important to just put out such a bombastic performance?
Sorry.
You're taken with yourself, huh?
No, I just love the way it looks. It just went off without a hitch, and I'm just looking at Steven the entire time. I was looking for my wife. The song's about her. It's about, you know, my life before I met her, and I was in a dark place, and she just pulled me out of it. And I was looking for her to sing it to her, and then Steven's making faces at me, and he's having a good time, so I just sang the whole song to Steven.
Nice.
You alone, Steven Tyler, take me higher than heaven.
Well, I was going to say, the sentiment applies to Steven, too.
My drummer got almost more airtime than I did.
What's up with that?
He had his own camera guy right over there.
Well, it's cool. At least your name's on the drum, so you got that taken care of.
It is, yeah.
This season of Idol has been a lot of ballads and divas and R&B. This was like 180 degrees. Was that what it was like on your season, too? Did you feel like you were the rebel of Idol?
I did feel rebellious at times, but I think everyone had their rebellious moments. I mean, Scotty sure did. Casey sure did. I mean, me, Scotty, and Casey had a rebellious week. It was Songs from Movies week. Scotty didn't want to do his. Someone ended up picking a different song for him, and last minute he went back to his original song, which was perfect for him. Same with Casey. Someone wanted him to do Phil Collins. He wanted to do Nature Boy. He went back to his original idea, and it was one of Casey's best performances. And me, someone wanted me to do friggin' Pinball Wizard, and I wanted to do Sammy Hagar, and I stuck with my guns. I made the call. No, this is nobody else's help. I called out to my friends and my acquaintances and got Zakk Wylde on the show. And I was like, shit, that was like a big, so, you know, I was so just taken like with that moment.
Yeah.
It was a big week for me.
Yeah. I love the
Thank
record,
you.
Memories of a Beautiful Disaster.
Thank you.
Such a good record. Just sold 100,000 copies. That's amazing.
Yeah, you know, like 50,000 records come out a year, and like 40 of them can say that they've sold 100,000.
Absolutely.
So that's a huge milestone. You know, we've gone aluminum. Next up is gold.
Excellent.
Actually, we're silver in Canada.
Oh, great.
No, we're platinum in Canada. 100,000 records is
platinum in Canada? That's amazing.
But that's if my album sold 100,000 copies in Canada.
Which,
I would be platinum in Canada.
Right, okay.
But I'm platinum in Canada in the U.S.
This is like fantasy certification
Yes,
here.
yes.
Okay, I get it. So did you talk to any of the contestants last night? Did you meet anyone? Any interesting conversations?
Oh, when I was backstage in the hair room, I went and said hi to the hairdressers. And I used to always do my hair, and they always did such a great job. I just had to beg them to do it again. Mm-hmm. And let's see, who was in there? Holly was in there, and Skylar were in there. Mm-hmm. And so I said hi, and I brought everyone a copy of my CD and wrote something real nice on them. And Skylar was in there, and, you know, let her know that me and my wife are rooting for her. And then she said, you know, thank you so much. And I walk away, and I hear, and the baby too? I'm like, and the baby too. And yay! It was funny. And then I go back in there to get my hair done, and Philip's sitting in the chair, and Colton's sitting in the other chair. And the hair lady says, she just finished with Philip and told him to get up, and he walks out of the room. She's like, I didn't mean that. So I sit down, then I start talking to Colton for a little bit. We talked for like 5 minutes, just chit-chatting, and then I went and grabbed my CD and gave it to him, and he said that he already had it, but he'd love another copy. He says he listens to it all the time and really enjoys it, so it's great.
That's great. I'll bet coming in and seeing the two of you from the back, like your hair was probably so similar. It's like, wait, which one is what?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. What do you tell these contestants, like, they're at the top 7, you made it to number 4, you're so close to the end here. What do you do? Like, what is the strategy at this point?
It's really just believing in yourself. Really, I mean, that's what it all boils down to. Is, you know, you can be in the heat of the moment. You could be right in the middle of rehearsing your song, and soon they're going to have multiple songs to do. They're going to have 2 songs. I mean, they already are. They're having a group song and their own song. And now they're going to have 2 of their own songs and a group song, and they're going to have 3 of their own songs and a group song, and then the finale, they got like 4 songs and like 4 group songs, you know. So it gets more and more and more. You just gotta trust yourself in your performance.
Well, so you, being from Santa Cruz, you inspired Chris Renee from X Factor. I've talked to him about this at length. You know, we asked him, why did you audition? And he basically said, I saw James Durbin in the paper, and I was like, I want to do that. That's got to feel pretty good. And you actually met him recently, right? Tell us about that.
I did meet him recently. I've talked to him on Twitter, and you know, we keep missing each other. It's funny though. I was in Santa Cruz. I was on 41st Avenue. Don't remember where I was going, but I was in my truck. He was in his car. He was pulling out of the Best Buy Home Depot parking lot, and I'm sitting there at the light, and he's listening to his music, you know, like this, and I'm listening to my music like this. And I see him, and I honk. And then when I just met him in person, he was like, "Dude, I saw you. I saw you." I was like, that was Durbin! Damn it, I missed him!
Oh my God.
He's just such a sweet person, such a really cool guy. I mean, I think it'd be cool to maybe do something down the road, you know?
Yeah, great. Thank you so much for coming, for hanging out with us on Idol Hangover. You are the best. I always love talking to you. You're going to play a song for us.
I'm going to try.
What are you going to play?
A little song I co-wrote called Right Behind You.
All right, well, I'm going to pop out and let you get ready, and James Durbin with a special performance here on Idol Hangover.
that you were not far, were not far, not far. Kill the headlights, I'll do the pedals. You can steer into the darkness. Trust me, there's nothing to fear. Close your right behind you.
So we just had an amazing performance with James Durbin in the studio. We're going to answer some of your Twitter questions, so thank you for sending them in. Our first question is from Sherry Molinar, and she asked James, how has your life changed since after Idol, as far as day-to-day, and do you miss your private life?
I still have a private life. When I'm home, I'm home. Me and my wife and our son, we're homebodies, you know. So I'm gone a lot on the road. So that's probably the biggest change overall. But yeah, when we're home, we're home. We don't go too many places. We go to our places, our secluded places that only we know about and that we don't tell other people. So
we don't share those things on the Hollywood Reporter.
we don't share those things.
No. Okay. Well, our next question is
good question. No, really, I appreciate the question.
Our next question is from Raman Rai, and I hope I said your name right. I apologize if I didn't. Are you planning on coming to the UK?
I go where I'm needed. I go where there's a big fan base. I just found out I have a huge fan base in Brazil. So that gets the hands rubbing and prepared, and just gets us aching to really expand. So I've heard there's good fan bases all over the place. I'd love to go everywhere, really. Just love to expand. Probably second album tour. Hopefully get out there. My two favorite festivals I'd always wanted to play are in Europe. They're Download Festival and Rock am Ring.
Which means demand it. Go buy the record in the UK, right? And then we have our next question from Roxy Durbinator. And she said, after huge sales, is Higher Than Heaven going to be the next single? Could it be Love and Ruins also? Probably the same response in sales.
What was love? Something in a dream. It's got huge sales. Oh, right now it just surpassed Don't Stop Believin'. It's outselling Don't Stop Believing. Ironically, there's a lot of irony there. The song that eliminated both me and my friend Chris Jericho on Dancing with the Stars, and Tony Soprano, and Steve Perry, when you think about it, has I've risen above it. So it's cool. Like, it took, you know, one strong man with golden microphone stand, you know. Too sweet to be sour, you know. Too cold to hold. You know.
So what are you going to do for your next single? Do you have any idea yet?
There's big talk that Higher Than Heaven could be it, and doing a couple different versions and just passing them around to the different radios, you know, Hot AC and Rock. You know, idols haven't been, I mean, like, you know, too accepted in rock radio. So I'm looking to break that stereotype. I mean, it's a kick-ass song. It's a kick-ass record. It's a rock record. So. If these sales in the past night haven't been meaning enough to do so, then this will. Only because I'm saying it.
Well, we're hoping that happens. We're really, really looking forward to all of it. And congratulations on all of your success. And thank you all so much for sending in your questions. Feel free to send them in every week. And thanks, James, for coming on the show and rocking it.
Just fucking.
What do people say you look like?
Ryan Seacrest.
You did